Hello there, and a very warm welcome to the France Buying Guides YouTube presentation. Well, it's a little bit about language learning this week. I'm often asked about the best way, the easiest way to really learn French. Now, when you live here, you will naturally pick up some, but there are lots of tips I can give you on this. It's a really good idea to immerse yourself in the language as much as you possibly can before you get here, and obviously when you do get here. Read children's books, or sort of not very small children, but teenage um, books are a very good plan because they are language that are reasonably easy to understand if you have basic knowledge of French, and it will just get you a bit more vocabulary and get you really getting to know the language. But nothing can beat actually being here. The best thing is to try not to speak English at all. If you can get out and about, make friends, if you have people you know who already speak French, English people who live here speak French, make sure you just talk to them in French. Really immerse yourself in the language. Listen out for people when you're going out shopping, whatever. The best thing you can do too is to look for joining some sort of society or club. There are lots of English clubs, English French clubs where people swap languages, for example. I have a friend here who put an advert in the local supermarket for its French exchange. So she was learning French, and the French person who responded to her learns English. That way, well, you make a friend as well, plus you really get to know the language better. It's something that takes time, but you will notice a gradual improvement if you really do make some effort over it. Listening to French TV helps, and the radio. I always have the radio on in the car. Best sort of programs are news, where they tend to talk a little bit more slowly, or French films, but anything like that is a really good idea. Try and pick up a French newspaper wherever you go, even if you don't understand it all. Just look at the headlines or the main stories, and you'll obviously know what the stories are about anyway. And then that way you'll learn new vocabulary as well. If you're working in France, it's going to be easier for you. If you're retired or not working somewhere, obviously you do have to make a bit more effort. But anybody can learn a language, doesn't matter how old you are. It comes more easily to those of us who are young. But I have another couple of friends who are in their 80s who managed to learn quite reasonable spoken French after being here for a year or two. So keep at it. We've got lots of tips here on our site, and you can always contact me or contact our office if you need any specific help. I look forward to speaking to you again soon and wish you well. Bye bye for now.